up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. We're here so we can be able to finally beat, well, not really beat, but to put the imprisoned back into a spot, because he's about ready to bust out again, sadly. So let's go do this. Hey, Enigma! Duh. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Gruesinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fence cluttered, the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to turn on. All by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know. Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on though, that monster showed up a smidgen sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. I'll call you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Alright? So let's jump down. Alright. And here he comes. Oh shit. And by the looks of it, he has arms now. Oh man, that thing's gotten ugly. That big vagina. That big vagina teeth, man. Thing's mean. Look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll tell you. I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Alright, so let's just do what we do before and go one level above the imprisoned. And then with that, oh shit. Oh. You asshole. Hey Enigma, the machine's all loaded up and ready to smash. If that bloody sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off here with the bomb. Then you want some backup from me? Just send me a signal with send me up. Let's hope he doesn't freaking fling himself up, yeah? Alright, it's time for Bruce to explode into action. Adjust the machine's position with the control stick, aim with the Wiimote. Once you finish aiming, press A to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun the scaly sucker. If you forget the controls, press 2, and so on. So now let's just fling the bomb at him. Oh man, he was about ready to climb too. Ha, she packed a mean punch, doesn't she? I'll tell you, I was in love with the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on Big Ugly till I give you the signal. So now just do the same thing, except this time I'm gonna outrun him up here. Then when you get close enough and he's about ready to... Oh shit, I exhausted myself. Alright, so let's hit this ugly thing. And boom! And then just rinse and repeat. One more time. Oh god. Alright, so that's the thing about this guy. He's gonna slither his way around as much as he can until he gets to the level that we're at. So, you want to get to the highest part as possible. And with that... Best area. Hold on 1 second. Now Grucinator is ready again. So let's go around and blast the shit out of him. Oops. Not what I wanted. So let's just wait. Thank you. Crap. Crap. Crap-a-rolla. Hurry up, Bruce. I need you, buddy. So... hit him. Now that he's stunned, we can be able to jump on him. Can we? Oh my god. Alright, so if that's the case, if we can't get him, the best thing to do is just stack his feet. We need to slow this guy down as much as we can possibly can. There you go. Oh, we already hacked it. So... crap, he's getting close. That's funny, because I never had problems like this before. Trying to beat the Imprisoned. This guy is super fucking easy, so he shouldn't be that hard to beat. Now with that... oh man, he's blocking away, is he? Let's go up. And then back down the other way. And then hack this thing to his skull. And there you go. He's finished. Oh man, that had me scared a little bit. But that's how you beat the Imprisoned. Oh my god, the thunderstorms. Now ignore Enigma, strike the sealing spike with a Skyward strike and restore the seal quickly. I gotta save the game quickly in case the thunderstorm decides to wipe out electricity. Alright. In, out, in, out. There you go. There you go. He's sealed. Finally. Nice work there, Enigma. Of course, you couldn't have done that without me. But no need to thank Bruce. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that gate of time thing up and running. Until then, go. I'll be up ahead or something. Alright? Not that one. I want to go up here. Here. Then uphill. Dang, dude, it's crazy out there. Seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. Yeah, my thanks, Enigma. As do you, Bruce. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh. Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were one of who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could do to help. I did what was necessary to get you two to realize your full potential. Enigma, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the gate of time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such it is awesome power. We must destroy it at its source or suffer the fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward strike. Come on already, charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate of time. Right on, Granny. Indeed, now Enigma, go to the gate. Alright. I like how the gate is forming. Looks so badass. Oh man, look at that. It's raining all kinds outside. Oh man. I like looking at lightning, but just that one really scared the living shit out of me. Very nice. And look at that. That's pretty cool how it does that. this is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Stand before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, so that every place where Zelda knows, the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Enigma. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for you lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Enigma. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. When you see Zelda, tell her I said what's up. Cool. Let's do this, Link. I find that pretty cool how that's a portal to the past, and just like the gears just show up like that. I don't know how to explain it, just looks so cool.
Hey!
At last, I've been expecting you, Enigma. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simple as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the gate, the great door. The great door is behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits you. Alright, so let's go see Zelda. You've come so far, Enigma. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it is time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave everyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They call it the Triforce. And in his thirst to make the world his own, Demise radiated a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. The floating rock became the new home of our people in time. It came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both in motion. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero in his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods would one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Enigma? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Jarahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces but I was rescued at the last moment by an old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and now I had to do and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa and an agent of the goddess led me here to the past. All of this is part of some great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intended to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that Hylia, rather I, created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Enigma. The goddess created Phi and the great blade she's a part of for a specific reason. For the task of standing against demise in the monstrous form. He now assumes rests solidly in your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back to his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Enigma. During your long journey, I've grown so much. You learn wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You've gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword, and by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess. You found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power of the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage. And for this, I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that is within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Enigma. Draw your sword. True Master Sword. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mystical power to drive back demons, and only Enigma may wield it. Hell yeah! Enigma, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in the world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those in the unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It is impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with the unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Enigma. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, and so do I, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. You bitch. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all this, Enigma. But you have to understand, this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well in intention and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Enigma, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Oh no. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I am still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come and wake me up? I promise. This is really sad, dude. I don't know, like, I almost cried once. Whenever I felt the tears come in, I, like, literally stopped playing this and went out to smoke a cigarette. It's like Link's best friend trapped in a crystal for 5,000 years. Poor Link. Poor Link. I don't even want to read hers, so. Oh man. So you returned. Yes, I did. And you know everything. Not really. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits suspended in the sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is one thing that the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All the other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Enigma, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Enigma. Find the Triforce. Whoa there. Hold up. Enigma, there's something I gotta tell you. So Zelda, how is she holding up? Is she okay? When you saw her? She's great. She was? Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck there till this whole mess blows over, huh? Enigma, I made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah. I'm wondering what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It brightened this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm down here. Colin and Stitch might get a little emotional once they look up to me, but since they look up to me, but tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Enigma. No problem, you selfish bitch. Alright, let's save, and we're gonna go back. Actually, there's a few things I want to do. Gonna look for my, how do you call that stuff? I can't remember. The Amber Ore? I think that's what it's called. I don't really have that good of a memory. But I want to get some Amber Ore, or the Amber thing, whatever it's called. It's not ore, that's Elden Ore. And then I want to get a couple of that bee stuff, the beehive. And so, with that being said, ow, asshole. There should be one somewhere over here. There's always one on top of that. But here's one of them. Relic. Amber Relic. Alright, so we need 2 more of those. And I think there could be one in here. Nope. Not even one there. Not even worried about that guy. Or him. There has to be an Amber Relic somewhere around here. No? Not even a goddess cube. So that means I pretty much got all the goddess cubes here, have I? Because normally this thing will be blinking. Yeah, it's not even blinking. Where could the Amber Relics be? Wait a minute. Did I get one of the treasures that's up there? I want to check that out real fast. Cause there's like a bombable wall. Yep, I already got it. As you can see right there. Oh man, where is one of these little ember relics? I need one. Not there. Not there. I need like 5 of them. And then I need 2 of these beehives that are over here. So what I'm gonna do is... crap. Why does it do that? I don't get it. So just let those guys fly away. Collect this. You need like 2 of those, I think. Man, get out of here. Bring it around. And there you go. Very nice. We got 2. But we need one, like what, 2 more relics? Which I don't even know where to look at. I guess that's what this is for, huh? Let's see. Guess there's one over here. Hold on. One of these guys actually. Figured that much. I didn't need that. Well, anyways, this is it for this episode. I'm gonna go off screen and look for some Ember relics. Go back to the sky and upgrade my items. And then we'll get back to another episode of Skyward Sword, okay? Enigma Luigi signing off.